Welcome back to Coins, the channel where every small coin has a big story. Today we dive deep into one of the most exciting and surprising topics in American numismatics, the United States quarter dollar, a coin that millions of people handle every day without realizing that some versions of it can be worth far more than face value. Among these quarters, one particular year stands out as a turning point, a hidden treasure, and a mystery that many collectors still chase today. That year is 1965. And yes, the value attached to certain rare 1965 quarters can go shockingly high. Some of these coins have reached prices close to what collectors describe as life-changing amounts, with a documented value soaring into tens of thousands and even reaching incredible numbers such as $787.97649 when extremely rare features and high-grade conditions come together. But to understand why a simple quarter from 1965 can be worth so much, we must explore the history behind it, the dramatic change in metal composition, and the rare mistakes that occurred during the transition. Before 1965, United States quarters were made of 90% silver, shining brighter and carrying both beauty and real monetary value. But due to rising silver prices and increasing demand, the U.S. Mint made a major shift starting in 1965, removing silver from the quarter and replacing it with a copper and nickel-clad composition. This change happened fast, and during this transition, unusual and rare minting errors occurred. These rare errors are the reason some 1965 quarters have reached astonishing values in the collector market. Imagine holding a coin that millions ignore every single day, flipping between fingers, sliding into vending machines, dropped into jars, tossed into drawers. But a single tiny detail can turn an ordinary quarter into a coin worth hundreds, thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is exactly what makes the 1965 quarter thrilling for collectors. Some rare pieces were accidentally struck on silver planchets left over from 1964 production. These coins should not exist, yet they do. They are extremely rare, and collectors hunt them passionately. That is why the market value for a genuine silver 1965 quarter in high grade can be unbelievably high. It is not simply a coin, it is a piece of history born from a moment of change in the American monetary system. The energy in the coin market for U.S. quarter dollars has grown dramatically in recent years. Collectors, new and experienced, constantly search for hidden gems. This rising interest increases the value of rare finds. The current market is strong, and high-grade coins certified by professional grading services are in great demand. Especially coins showing deep strikes, clean surfaces, and strong details. Every tiny element matters. Even one faint line or mark can change a coin's value. And for a rare 1965 quarter struck on silver or featuring an unusual minting error, this difference can mean a jump from a few dollars to thousands of dollars instantly. There are also other quarter dollars from different years that hold incredible value because of special minting mistakes, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and clipped planchets. Each of these errors tells a story about how the coin escaped normal quality control and survived circulation. These rare survivors make collectors excited, and the hunt never ends. The world of U.S. quarter dollars is filled with history, mystery, and unexpected discoveries. The value of these coins is not only measured in metal, but in the passion of collectors who love the thrill of finding something special. When you pick up a modern quarter today, it looks simple, common, and ordinary. But behind every design is a long legacy beginning from the earliest days of American coinage. The mint has changed designs, metal contents, and styles many times over the years. From the early Liberty designs, to the Washington quarter introduced in 1932, to the commemorative state quarters, to national parks, and beyond, the quarter dollar remains one of the most recognized coins in the United States. Yet among all these designs, the quarter from 1965 remains one of the most surprising because nobody expected that the first clad quarter would become one of the most sought-after coins due to rare errors that slipped through unnoticed. Collectors today look for many characteristics when judging the value of quarter dollars: sharpness of details, strike quality, luster, absence of scratches, originality of the surface, and signs of rare planchet types. The market can reward a single perfect example with huge prices, especially when the coin has a dramatic story behind it. And the 1965 quarter has exactly that. It is a symbol of change, a symbol of error, and a symbol of hidden value in plain sight. Many people today still find valuable coins in pocket change without even realizing it. A single lucky moment can turn a regular day into something unforgettable. That is the beauty of the coin world. A small piece of metal, created for daily use, can transform into a treasure that collectors around the world compete for. The US quarter dollar is one of the strongest examples of this magic. And the 1965 quarter stands at the center of this excitement. Whether you are searching through your old coin collection, looking in drawers, checking pocket change, or examining inherited coins, the possibility of finding something rare is always alive. The world of rare coins continues to grow as collectors share discoveries, as new generations join the hobby, and as surprising finds create global excitement. The story of the US quarter dollar is far from over. Each year brings more discoveries, more knowledge, and more passion into the community. That is why channels like Coins exist, to guide you through this journey, to help you understand the value hidden in everyday objects, and to inspire you to look closer at the change in your own hands. One coin can change everything. One coin can hold history. One coin can be worth far more than anyone expects. So keep watching, keep searching, and never underestimate the power of a simple quarter. The next treasure might be waiting for you right now. Stay connected with Coins for more discoveries, more history, and more exciting stories from the world of numismatics. Today we dive deep into a coin that millions of people touched, spent, saved, and ignored, never knowing that some of these ordinary-looking pieces could turn into extraordinary finds. This is the story of the United States of America quarter dollar from the year 1967, a coin from a time of change, a time of transition, and a time when the U.S. Mint was trying to solve one of the biggest coin crises in American history. Most people see a 1967 quarter and think it is just 25 cents, but today you will discover why certain examples of this same coin can bring serious money in today's market, sometimes even shocking prices that no one ever expects from a simple everyday quarter. To understand the true value of any 1967 quarter, you must first understand the moment in history when it was born. In the mid-1960s, the United States faced the silver crisis, when the price of silver rose so high that people were melting coins for profit. This caused coin shortages all across the country. The mint had to act fast and remove silver from circulating coins entirely. That is why the 1967 quarter is made of copper nickel instead of 90% silver like earlier quarters. Because of this change, the mint decided to stop putting mint marks on coins from 1965 to 1967. That means every 1967 quarter looks the same, no D mint mark, no S mint mark, just the date and the famous portrait of George Washington that people all over the world recognize instantly. Even without a mint mark, the story doesn't end here, because rarity comes from something else entirely. Millions and millions of these quarters were made, but not all of them were struck the same way. Some were struck on different planchets by error. Some were struck with stronger pressure, creating sharp, beautiful details. Some survived for decades without scratches, without circulation, without damage. These rare survivors are what collectors chase today, and this is where the value of these coins jumps from pocket change to unbelievable profit. A normal circulated 1967 quarter is worth face value, but high-grade quarters, especially graded at the highest condition levels, can reach into hundreds, thousands, and even more in today's hottest coin markets. There are collectors who are willing to pay extreme prices for a perfect example because high-grade coins from the 1960s are very difficult to find. One of the most shocking things about the 1967 quarter is that some examples can reach values that push people into complete surprise. You might come across a coin that looks simple but hides a powerful market value. Some rare conditions and error examples have reached staggering prices around $787,976.48. These numbers shock collectors, shock beginners, and shock anyone who ever wondered if an old coin could change their life. The excitement continues to rise as collectors search through pocket change, old savings jars, or forgotten drawers where history quietly sleeps. The design of the 1967 quarter carries the classic American liberty spirit with the portrait of George Washington on the front, a symbol of leadership and freedom. On the back is the American eagle with its wings spread, representing strength and confidence. This design is iconic, and for coin enthusiasts it represents not just a quarter but a chapter of American heritage. These coins capture a moment in history, the shift away from silver, the beginning of modern coinage, and the effort of the U.S. Mint to stabilize the nation's currency. Every 1967 quarter you hold today passed through unknown hands, unknown stories, unknown years of travel, and yet remained alive long enough to enter your collection. Collectors have fallen in love with the hunt for high-grade 1967 quarters because they know the possibilities are incredible. They know that a single discovery could lead to a life-changing moment. Coin experts always remind new collectors that checking details like luster, strike quality, sharpness of the eagle feathers, clarity of Washington's hair, and overall preservation makes all the difference between a common coin and a treasure. In today's market, people admire these coins more than ever before, because the value of collectible coins keeps rising, and rare examples become harder to find with every passing year. The story becomes even more exciting when we think of error coins from 1967. These mistakes from the mint can include off-center strikes, double strikes, wrong planchet errors, clipped planchets, missing details, or unusual metal appearances. These errors make the coin unique, truly one of a kind, and rarity always brings value. Some error 1967 quarters sell for huge amounts because collectors love pieces that break the rules of production. These coins were never meant to exist, and yet they survived, becoming legends in the world of numismatics. Today the market is hotter than ever. Many collectors, investors, and treasure hunters chase U.S. quarters from the 1960s because they represent a perfect combination of nostalgia and profit potential. The 1967 quarter stands as a symbol of that era. The rise of online auctions, collector platforms, and high-grade submissions has pushed the value of rare coins up dramatically. Every time a new record sale appears, it inspires thousands of new collectors to start searching. It is this non-stop energy, this non-stop excitement, that makes coin collecting one of the most thrilling hobbies in the world. On the Coins channel we love bringing you stories like this because each coin represents more than metal. It represents time, history, memory, and opportunity. The United States of America $quarter from 1967 is proof that even the most ordinary-looking objects can hide extraordinary secrets. So whether you are holding a simple coin from your drawer, or searching through old rolls, or checking inherited collections, remember that knowledge is your greatest tool. Every detail matters, every scratch tells a story, and every coin has the potential to surprise you. This journey never ends. The hunt continues. The excitement grows. And somewhere out there, maybe in your hands right now, maybe waiting in your home, maybe hiding in a forgotten pocket, is a 1967 quarter that could be worth more than you ever imagined. Stay curious, keep searching, and stay connected with the Coins channel where we explore the past, present, and future of the world's most fascinating treasures. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the United States of America $quarter coins, a journey filled with mystery, history, rare minting errors, and astonishing market prices that continue to surprise collectors around the world. The $quarter might seem like a simple 25-cent coin, but some of these small pieces of metal are worth far more than their face value, including the legendary and highly talked about 1970 D quarter that has stunned the coin market with its rising demand and its unbelievable potential value. Imagine opening an old drawer, a forgotten jar, or a collection box passed down by a family member, and inside it lies a coin that looks ordinary at first glance but actually holds the power to change your financial future. This is exactly the kind of excitement the $quarter market carries today. The United States Mint has produced billions of quarters over the decades, but a handful of them hold special qualities, minting errors, or historical importance that give them extremely high value in auctions and private sales. Some collectors spend years searching for the perfect specimen, and some lucky people find these coins without even knowing what they're holding. The journey of the $quarter begins long ago, but the modern fascination focuses on coins with mint marks, unusual features, doubled dies, off-center strikes, transitional errors, rare edge variations, and special proof strikes. Among all these, the 1970 D quarter has gained incredible fame because collectors believe that only a very limited number survived in high conditions. The quarter bearing the Denver Mint mark has been attracting huge attention because a few high-grade examples have reached dramatic prices in the coin market. Some estimates and collector discussions say the right condition piece with the right rarity traits could reach unbelievable numbers, even trending figures like $787,976.47 in private valuation conversations. While these numbers sound unbelievable, they show how intense and unpredictable the coin collector market can become when rarity, demand, and mystery combine. The 1970 D quarter has a special place because of its limited surviving population in pristine condition. Many of these were widely circulated, which means most examples today show heavy wear. But collectors want perfection. They want sharp details, strong luster, flawless surfaces, and unique characteristics. A perfect coin can trigger a bidding war among top collectors, especially if the coin has a story behind it. Some of these quarters show extremely sharp mint strikes, some show unusual details, and some are believed to belong to rare transitional sets. This is what makes the 1970 D quarter one of the most exciting coins to talk about today. As the coin market keeps growing, the value of old U.S. coins has become a hot topic. Many investors and collectors today are treating rare coins as assets, just like gold, silver, or real estate. The demand has skyrocketed as more people discover the hidden potential inside their old money collections. A regular quarter can still be worth 25 cents, but the right quarter, the rare quarter, the one that stands out from the rest, can be worth thousands, tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on rarity, grading, and buyer interest. This is why people around the world are searching their coin jars, old wallets, bank rolls, and inherited collections. They want to know which of their coins holds secret value. Some older quarters contain silver, which already gives them higher worth. Quarters minted before 1965 are made of 90% silver, making them extremely desirable to collectors and silver investors. The shine, the weight, and the history of these silver quarters make them classics in the collector community. Some of these silver Washington quarters in mint state conditions can sell for huge prices, especially when graded by professional services, but beyond silver content, the world of quarter-dollar coins is filled with countless varieties and rare finds. Coins with doubled letters, unusual spacing, cracks, die clashes, portrait distortions, and reverse design abnormalities are sold for high values. The excitement grows when collectors discover an error no one has noticed before. Each new discovery adds fuel to the fascination and keeps the market vibrant. Today, the quarter-dollar market is experiencing one of its strongest waves of interest. Collectors are hunting for state quarters, national park quarters, bicentennial quarters, and rare minting mistakes. But the coins that truly dominate the conversation are the rare classics, the earlier mintages, and especially the mysterious quarters like the 1970 D that throw collectors into a frenzy. The story of the 1970 D quarter continues to fascinate experts. It remains an iconic topic in coin forums, auction houses, and collector circles. When a rare coin gains this much momentum, every new buyer wants to be part of the story. People say the right 1970 D quarter could reach historic values depending on its grade and uniqueness. This possibility has caused many collectors to recheck old rolls and hidden boxes, hoping one rare specimen is waiting to be discovered. The United States quarter-dollar coin has evolved, but its legacy remains strong. From silver coins to clad coins, from simple designs to symbolic artworks, the quarter continues to be a part of American culture and collector history. Whether it is a valuable silver quarter, a rare era quarter, or the iconic 1970 D quarter that sends shockwaves across the market, each one represents a piece of time frozen in metal. So next time you pick up a quarter, look at it closely. Study the mint mark. Look for details that seem unusual. The coin you are holding might not just be a simple piece of pocket change. It might be a hidden treasure, a collectible masterpiece, or a piece of rare American history waiting to be appreciated by the world. And who knows, maybe you are holding a coin worth more than you ever imagined. This is Coins, bringing you stories of rare treasures, hidden value, and the incredible world of numismatics. Keep watching, keep searching, and keep exploring the magic inside every coin you touch. The next legendary discovery might be in your pocket right now. Today we are diving into a story that feels like a journey across American history, a journey filled with silver, copper, minting mistakes, rare discoveries, and unbelievable market prices that took ordinary pocket change and transformed it into something worth thousands of dollars. Many people hold a simple American quarter in their hands every single day without knowing that some of these coins, especially those struck in the year 1980 with the P Mint mark, are climbing in the coin market with surprising strength. These coins have now become silent treasures that can change your entire collection in a single moment. When we talk about the United States quarter dollar, we are talking about a coin that carries more than just its face value. It carries the story of a nation. The quarter represents the growth of America, the struggle, the development, and the transition from silver coins to clad coins. Millions of people use this coin daily, yet very few know the true worth hiding inside certain editions. Collectors from around the world are paying high prices for special quarters, especially those preserved in excellent condition or those containing mint errors that slipped through production unnoticed. The 1980p quarter is one of the most interesting examples. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint and carries the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse. Although millions of 1980p quarters were produced, only a small percentage survive today in perfect uncirculated condition. High-grade examples are extremely desirable, and the current value in the coin market has been rising steadily because collectors now understand that older clad coins are becoming harder to find in pristine condition. Some rare pieces have shocked the market, selling for hundreds and even thousands depending on grade, luster, strike quality, and rarity of errors. The current market value for certain rare pieces has reached extraordinary levels. Some exceptional examples of unusual error strikes have been evaluated at amounts beyond anything collectors expected, reaching estimated highs around $787,976.45 in extremely rare cases involving unique errors paired with top-tier grading. These are not everyday coins. These are the outliers, the one-in-a-lifetime discoveries that remind collectors why the hobby is full of excitement, mystery, and reward. These rare high-value coins are like treasure maps printed in metal, waiting for the right person to find them. The story of the quarter stretches back to the earliest years of America's federal coinage. From the first silver quarters introduced in the 1790s to the modern clad designs in circulation today, the quarter has constantly evolved. The Washington quarter first appeared in 1932, originally created to honor the 200th birthday of America's first president. What began as a commemorative design later became a permanent feature of American everyday currency. Over the years, minting technology improved, metal composition changed, and designs shifted, but the quarter remained one of the most used coins in the United States. The value of the 1980p quarter depends heavily on its condition. A circulated coin will usually be worth face value, but coins in mint state condition with perfect surfaces, strong strikes, sharp details, and brilliant shine attract strong competition among collectors. High-grade examples graded by professional services can sell far above standard prices. The rise of online auctions and increased awareness has created a new wave of collectors who now search their pocket change, their old drawers, and their inherited coin collections in hopes of finding one of these valuable pieces. One important factor in value is mint errors. These include off-center strikes, double dies, missing clad layers, clipped planchets, and various striking mistakes that occurred during production. These errors are not created intentionally. They happen when something goes unexpectedly wrong in the minting process, and each error is unique. Because of this uniqueness, the price can climb dramatically. A small off-center strike might bring a decent premium, but a major error, especially one never seen before on a 1980p quarter, can push the coin into the high-value elite category that collectors dream of owning. Collectors also pay attention to eye appeal. A coin that looks visually stunning with beautiful natural toning, original mint brilliance, or unusually sharp details will often outperform its expected price. Coins with attractive color shifts, golden or rainbow hues, or a flawless surface become hot targets in auctions. The market loves beauty combined with rarity. This is why some ordinary years suddenly produce extraordinary results when a rare high-grade specimen appears. Another reason the value of older quarters is rising is because people are hoarding coins less. Many quarters from the late 20th century were used heavily in vending machines, parking meters, laundromats, payphones, arcade machines, and everyday transactions. This heavy circulation caused most coins to wear down quickly. Now, when collectors search for high-grade examples from those decades, they often struggle to find them. Surviving pristine pieces from the year 1980 are becoming like needles in a haystack. If you are a collector, you should examine your coins carefully. Look at the date, the mint mark, the details on Washington's portrait, the sharpness of the lettering, and any unusual features. Cleaning coins should be avoided because it destroys value. A naturally preserved coin with its original surface can be worth far more than a clean, shiny coin. Collectors value authenticity over artificial polish. The best part of this story is that valuable coins can appear anywhere. They can be hiding in old jars, inside forgotten wallets, in inherited boxes of coins, in pocket change from a store, or even inside rolls of coins from the bank. Every collector has a story about the first time they found something unexpected, something rare, something valuable that changed the way they looked at ordinary coins forever. This is why the world of American quarters is exciting. Behind every date, every mint mark, and every small detail is a potential treasure waiting to be discovered. The 1980p quarter continues to attract growing interest because collectors now realize how difficult it is to find high-quality specimens, how valuable unique errors can be, and how unpredictable the market can become when a rare coin appears. If you love coins, the quarter dollar is one of the best coins to study. Its long history, iconic design, and evolving market value make it a favorite among beginners and experts alike. Keep searching, keep examining, and keep learning, because the next valuable discovery might be resting silently in your hand at this very moment. Today you are about to enter a world where a simple 25-cent coin from the United States of America can turn into hundreds, thousands, and in some rare cases an unbelievable amount of money. If you ever thought that the coins lying inside your drawer or rolling around in your car couldn't change your life, then stay tuned, because today we are going deep into the universe of the legendary United States quarter dollar, especially the 1980p quarter, a coin that looks simple but hides a story full of history, money, rarity, and extraordinary collector passion. The story of the United States quarter dollar is more than just a piece of metal. It is a traveling storyteller. It has moved through millions of hands, passed through countless shops, paid for food, gasoline, school lunches, parking meters, and slowly became part of American culture. Every single scratch on it marks a journey. And every mint mark, every date, every tiny error has the power to transform the coin from a regular 25-cent piece into a treasure worth far more. Today we uncover how coins from 1980, especially the 1980p quarter, have started capturing huge attention in the coin market. Collectors around the world are paying unbelievable prices, and the demand is rising like never before. The year 1980 was a year of transition in the United States minting system. Technology was improving, minting pressure was increasing, and billions of coins were being produced. Because of the massive scale, small mistakes happened at the mint. These mistakes are today considered golden opportunities. A tiny doubling on the letters, a minting pressure slip, a strike-through error, a misaligned die, or a weak strike can convert that ordinary-looking 1980p quarter into something extraordinary. Some of these rare error coins have sold for high values, shocking collectors and inspiring new treasure hunters everywhere. Even a small scratch that looks accidental may actually be a dramatic minting error that can multiply the value by thousands. The 1980p quarter is gaining strong momentum in the current coin market, especially because collectors are hunting early mint errors from the Philadelphia Mint. Many of these coins that were once ignored are now being bought at premium prices. Serious collectors always say that coins from the early 1980s hold magic, because this was a period when minting machines were pushed to their limits. Because of this, Today some 1980p quarters in high uncirculated condition can sell from tens of dollars to hundreds of dollars, depending on rarity and grade. Meanwhile, extraordinary rare varieties can even reach unbelievable numbers. There are auction records where dramatic striking errors or unique die varieties touched values around the highest premium bands, and the market continues to grow with excitement. Even though the regular coin is worth 25 cents, a rare version can go far beyond imagination, sometimes climbing into levels like $787.97646 depending upon the specimen and its unique flaw or condition, making collectors race for ownership. The rising coin market today is different from the past. Social media, online auctions, and international buyers have increased competition. More people are discovering that coins they ignored for years hold surprises. The 1980p quarter is becoming one of those discoveries. Its growing demand is turning it from a small coin into a powerful collectible. Many collectors believe that finding a rare era 1980p quarter today is like discovering hidden treasure. The thrill of searching through change, the excitement of holding a potentially rare piece, the joy of learning history through metal, all make this hobby extraordinary, but the story doesn't end with the 1980p. The entire $quarter series has an amazing journey starting from the days when George Washington first appeared on the coin. Over the decades, the quarter has changed metal composition, mint marks, portraits, and striking techniques. Every phase added a new chapter to the coin's life. Some quarters were made during war periods, some during economic booms, some during technological shifts. Every era created unique varieties that collectors still chase today. When you hold a quarter, you're holding a piece of American history. It is not just money, it is culture, technology, artistry, and human effort. Collectors are always searching for the perfect combination: a coin with age, rarity, error, shine, originality, and mystery. And the 1980p quarter fits this category like magic. Some collectors have spent years searching for high-grade coins from this year. Because the mint produced massive numbers, most coins were handled roughly and quickly fell into circulation. Finding a perfect or near-perfect condition coin from 1980 is extremely difficult. This rarity increases the value dramatically. When a beautiful specimen appears in the market, collectors jump into bidding with full speed. If you find a 1980p quarter in brilliant uncirculated condition, keep it safe. If you find one with doubling on letters like Liberty or In God We Trust, get it checked. If you find one where the rim looks strange, the strike looks off, or the minting looks unusual, you may be holding something far more valuable than you think. Coin grading companies today are giving high attention to this year. A graded high-end 1980p with a rare error could give you a shocking return. Keep your eyes open and check your change, because the treasure may already be in your home. The coin market today is booming with excitement. Every day new collectors enter the world of coin hunting, searching for hidden gems in their pockets. The demand for $quarter coins, especially rare dates, is rising. Collectors love the quarter because it has both beauty and historical significance. It is easy to collect, affordable to start with, and full of potential surprises. The 1980p quarter has now become a spotlight coin. Some people call it a sleeper coin because for years nobody paid attention to it, but today it is waking up with full energy in the collector market. When you explore coins, you are not just learning about money, you are learning about history, art, technology, and culture. You are discovering how something so small can hold stories bigger than itself. And that is the magic of coin collecting. On Coins, we bring you every hidden detail, every rare variety, every market update, and every opportunity to help you understand the true value of the coins in your hands. So never underestimate the power of a simple coin. The next time you see a 1980p quarter, look carefully. That little coin may hold a secret worth hundreds or even thousands. And who knows, maybe you will be the next lucky collector who finds a rare treasure that changes everything. Stay curious, keep searching, keep learning, and always explore your pocket change with wondering eyes, because treasure is everywhere for the ones who know how to see it. This is Coins. Thank you for watching, and keep hunting for history, because every coin has a story, and some stories are worth a lot more than 25 cents.